Well, this video shows the moments a man trapped under a mountain of rubble was finally pulled free. Louisville fire crews rescued the construction worker around 8:30 last night, more than 8 hours after he became trapped. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Grace McKenna in for Brooke Hash today. That man was working at the former community correctional facility downtown. It's being demolished. The fire chief says he fell into a void space at the site. Fire chief saying he had never seen anything like it. WHAS11's Ian Hardwick shows us how challenging this rescue was for the department.
It's the moment they waited all day and night to see. Pulled 10 feet out of the ground. The time, 8:26, after hours underground.
I've never seen anything like this.
He's alive. The construction worker Louisville held its breath for. Covered in concrete dust, carried out by the Louisville Fire Department, he made his way off the job site, into an ambulance, and right around the corner to University Hospital, where his family waited.
Basically, a floor gave way beneath them, so that collapsed. They fell down into an area, and then all kinds of rubble and dirt and rock completely buried this individual.
Here's a photo from Deputy Mayor David James taken by an overhead drone right after the man went into the hole. In the middle of your screen, that yellow helmet is his head. Rescuers believe that helmet created an air pocket, the reason he survived. Now look here, after hours of digging, that helmet was still on. Throughout the day, after the 11:40 a.m. concrete landslide, firefighters worked carefully, bucket by bucket.
And we're having to slowly dig it out by hand, because every time you move some small bit, you have more stuff that's falling in. Think about a person at the base of a funnel, and that funnel just keeps pouring things down onto them.
And as the rescue drew to a close, rescuers sucked the rubble out with heavy equipment from MSD. The fire department also used propane and blowers, pumping heat down to the trapped man. The whole time conscious, the worker actually dug himself out too.
He was able to talk through with us, but yeah, he was in a lot of pain. This was a pretty severe accident.
Ian Hardwick, WHAS 11, on your side.
We'll work to continue to learn more about how that man is doing. The fire chief said he would be assessed at the hospital. And it was a busy morning for Louisville Fire responding to the Nugent Sand Company. Officials say the fire was in a machine compound. We haven't heard any reports of injuries, and the cause is still under investigation. All right, Sam, we want to come over to you. Finally drying out here to kick off everybody's Fridays. It's not too bad out there.
Yeah, really not too bad outside, Grace. We're right at seasonable readings for this time of the year. Throughout the weekend, we're actually going to be back into the 60s, which will be pretty nice. But so far, to get the afternoon rolling, 53 degrees is where we're currently sitting at. 52 in Fort Knox, hanging on to a couple of upper 40s. Jasper and Madison hovering in the upper 40s. Again, we should be normally in the middle to upper 50s, so right at par for this time of the year. Shelbyville, 50 degrees as you trek your way across our far eastern spots, also hovering at 51 in Frankfort and 52 in Carrollton. So today, some sunshine mixed in possible, but I do think the clouds are really going to be the common theme throughout the remainder of the day today. We're going to be trapped in the clouds with some breaks in the clouds possible late today. I'm tracking actually a lot more mild conditions and sunshine for the weekend ahead, and make sure you savor it because things are going to be changing a lot more middle of next week. We're actually going to be getting more of some late fall and early winter type of weather patterns setting up. In fact, models are showing some decent rainfall as we kick off our Tuesday and head into midweek. And notice on the back edge of the system late next week, we may see the potential for a wintry mix to be settling into our area. The areas you see the pink and the white, that's where there could be some freezing rain or some snow flurries possible. I'll be talking more about the exact timing of that colder air into next week and who has the best chance of seeing a possible flurry or two coming up in a few more minutes.
There are still a lot of unanswered questions about the disappearance of Scott County, Indiana mother Amanda Martin, but Sheriff's Office officials believe they may have found her body in the same area in which she was last seen. Sheriff Jerry Gooden says they're almost certain the human remains they found in the woods about 8 miles east of Scottsburg are Amanda Martin. Martin disappeared September 13th. Until there is a positive identification, the sheriff says he'll continue to work the case as if Martin is alive.
I'm not assuming anything right now. That's the reason why I say we're waiting for positive identification. We're still working a missing persons case. We're still looking for Amanda Martin. Until we get positive identification, we really can't switch gears.
Martin's family didn't want to speak on camera, but in a statement they said in part, quote, "We appreciate all concern, well wishes, and prayers we've received. While the circumstances are not what we had hoped, we are grateful to be closer to closure and to knowing exactly what happened." Right now, the trial for a suspended Clarksville police officer and current Clark County councilor is up in the air. State prosecutors and the defense for John Miller cannot agree where to move his trial. Miller's motion to dismiss his case was denied last week, but the judge did approve a motion to move the case out of Clark County, citing substantial media coverage. His attorney wants either Hamilton, Allen, or Vanderburgh County. Prosecutors want Greene, Davis, or Du Bois. Miller is charged with benefiting from a relationship with Jamie Knoll while also voting on contracts for Knoll's company. The head of Metro ABC is being sued for defamation. The suit stems from comments he made about a local DJ when denying a bar's liquor license. Louisville ABC denied Baxter 942's liquor renewal late last month. In its denial, it cited repeated acts of violence connected to the bar's hiring of DJ Lil Jerry and friends. Now that DJ is suing Brad Silveria, the head of Metro ABC, saying the claims he made are false. The DJ says his reputation's been harmed and he's lost income because of the claims. Nearly 1,600 jobs are coming to Kentucky. Governor Andy Beshear called it the largest job creation project in the Commonwealth in 2 years. Shelbyville Battery Manufacturing will create high-tech jobs with nearly a $712 million investment.
This is like winning a Super Bowl. And Shelby County just won this Super Bowl, but it was because of hard work and teamwork of so many good people.
The governor says this project will be the third largest number of new jobs announced during this administration. Production at the Shelbyville plant is expected to begin by the end of 2025. Meanwhile, the governor is in Louisville celebrating the opening of Stellar Snacks. He'll be joined by Mayor Craig Greenberg and Stellar Snacks co-owner to cut the ribbon on the facility. Stellar Snacks is a $137 million investment to West Louisville, bringing 350 jobs to the area. The ribbon cutting will begin in the next few minutes at 12:15. The iconic Mid-City Mall in the Highlands is up for sale. It's housed right between Baxter Avenue and Bardstown Road, home to Baxter Avenue Theaters, a branch of the Louisville Free Public Library, and a value market. There's no price listed yet for the 11.5-acre property, but back in May, the owner did say the space is worth $11.3 million. If you're interested in buying Mid-City Mall, we've got the contact info in this story. Live Golf is making its Central Indiana debut in 2025. The professional men's golf tour announced this week the club at Chatham Hills in Westfield, Indiana, will serve as the new host of its individual championship finale. The tournament will feature fan engagement activities, interactive experiences, live music, and opportunities for local businesses to participate. It's set for August 15th through the 17th of 2025. And the lineup for next year's Abbey Road on the River is out now. The festival will feature rock band The Love Concert, the Jukebox Beatles, and special guest Pete Best, who is actually the original drummer of the Beatles. In total, more than 50 bands are slated to perform during the 5-day event. It kicks off May 22nd at Big Four Station Park in Jeffersonville. Discounted tickets go on sale next month.